Aloha, my friends. Good morning. Aloha kakahiaka from Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Billy Wiggly coming at you live, and I'm enjoying my iced coffee. Ooh, little iced coffee never hurt anybody. And it's iced coffee because it's summertime in Las Vegas. Did you hear about the temperature in Death Valley yesterday? Initially, they said it was 130 Fahrenheit. And that means that it would have been the hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth. Well, they've reviewed it today, and it turns out it was 127. So we're all a little bit disappointed we didn't break a world record. But that is hot, 130 Fahrenheit. Check it out. Don't get mad, get skills. Thank you for being here this morning, and let's get ready to learn. And we're building on a series on learning how to build formulas in preparation for tomorrow's Calculate Your Data, How to Build a Formula mini 30-minute live webinar. Check the link in the description right below. And while you're at it, if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe and then click the notification bell, because all of a sudden I just will decide, oh, you need to learn this, and I'll go right ahead and make a live stream on it. So today what we're going to go ahead and get into is the Autosum. What we had learned is how to build a formula. Yesterday we talked about absolute referencing and relative referencing, and we built a formula. In this case, we went right ahead and we said equals. Because we wanted to build a formula that gave us the price, including the tax plus the shipping, and we didn't tax the shipping, so we just said A4 times the rate plus the price plus the shipping. And then we learned one more thing. We learned to anchor, and anchoring, F4 is your friend. So we press F4 one time, that anchored things for us. Then we went right into our favorite marquee feature, the autofill handle on the corner right there. See, right in this little corner, double click, 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 and there it is. And thanks to relative referencing, everything remained relative. And you may be wondering over the last couple of days, how is it that I open up all my formulas like this? I keep saying it's control tilde. So it's just the control plus the tilde. That's it. Or this. Control tilde. There you go. And that is right below your escape key on your keyboard, just right below your escape key. That's where you find the control tilde. And what that does is it allows us to view all the formulas on the worksheet, just like that. So now let's move on to the Autosum, because what we've been doing has been writing formulas. Now I'm going to slowly introduce you into functions, because let's say that we wanted to sum all this up. By the way, that adds up to $38,013. How did I know that? Well, because when you get good at Excel, you become genius-like. Listen carefully. I didn't say you become a genius. I said you become genius-like. I highlighted this data right there. Used another shortcut to do that. Check it out. Boop. And in my selection, there's 8 numbers. And the maximum number is 9,830. And the sum is 38,013. How did I know that? Well, all I had to do was look at my status bar. If you look way down here, way down there at the very bottom, you're going to see what's called the status bar. And you see that right here. Look at my pointer. You got the average, got the count, the max, and the sum. And one of these days I'll teach you all about the status bar. There's so much it can do. But anyways, what we want to do here is we want to populate this section right here with the total revenue, the average revenue, the largest amount, and the smallest amount for quarter 1 through 4, and then do the total right in here. The total revenue for the year, the average revenue for the year, the largest amount, and the smallest amount. And we don't need to build a formula. Like some of you might say, hey, well, the way that I do that is I just press equal, and then I'll say it's that one plus 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 that one. Woo! Look at that formula. Looks like a rainbow. It looks pretty messy. I mean, this is only 8 rows, but imagine, think of some of the spreadsheets you work with. They probably got more than 8 rows. Some of you might have 80,000 rows of data, or even if it was 80 rows of data, imagine how long that formula would be. So now I'm going to press enter, and there's my answer. Great, that's cool. So let's say that we're going to add another company right here, Control plus insert a row. And let's just say that this company was an extra $10,000 in Q1. So when I press enter, that 38,000 total revenue, 38,013, should now go to 48,013, right? Because we add another 10,000 to it. So I press enter, and what happened? Nothing happened. Why? Because the formula doesn't include that cell. We never made it part of the formula. So even though all the cell references updated once we inserted that row, that new number was never referenced in the formula. So what we want to do is we want to have Excel help us. And we're going to do just an Autosum, just like that. And then if we need to insert another row, and let's add that $10,000 right in there, and then I press enter, it works just like that. And when you look at the formula, it's no longer E1, E2 plus E3 plus E4 plus E5. Now it's much cleaner, isn't it? It's just the sum of E2 through E11. I can even fine tune it a little bit here and then just say, you know what, we don't need to include this blank row right here, even though it's not hurting anything. Let's just make it to E10. And there you go. All right. So now let me show you how we did that. And what we did is we used the Autosum. I'm going to press Control F1 to open up the ribbon. Control F1. That was Control plus F1. Control F1 opens and closes the ribbon for me. And in the ribbon, when we look closely, you'll notice, I mean, I'm going to zoom in, so this is going to look a little bit weird here. Right up here to the Autosum. Right here. Take a look at that. That's the Autosum. Now I'm going to add the Autosum to my quick access toolbar, so I don't have to go all the way up there. So I'm going to go right in here to my Autosum, and I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to right click on this little drop down right here, because look, when I click on this drop down for the Autosum, look what we have here. We have the sum, we have the average, we have the count, max, min, and do we need that information right down here? Are we going to need to calculate that? Yes, we are. So let's get right back in here. And I'm going to add this to my quick access toolbar. So I'm not going to right click right on the Autosum. I'm going to right click on this little drop down. Right click. Oop. And it's already been added to my quick access toolbar. Let me go ahead and remove it from the quick access toolbar right now real quick. And let's get back over here. So now I'm going to right click on the little drop down and add to the quick access toolbar. And now right here on my quick access toolbar, we see that we've got the Autosum. All right, so how does this work? Well, I'm going to put the marquee right where I want the solution to go. Just right in there. Begin with the end in mind. Habit number 2 of highly effective people. Works in Excel. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to press Control F1 just to close that ribbon, minimize it so we can see real good. The item that I need is that Autosum that's just right up there. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to press sum, and that's it right there. What I can do is I can left click and drag just to make it more precise. It didn't really impact it that it's also included this blank row, but let's just make it more exact. E9. And now I'm just going to press enter. So that's telling me it's the sum of E2 through E9. So I'm going to press enter. And now I need the average revenue. So we'll go right back up to our Autosum. And now I'm going to select average right there. Average. Click. And now we don't want the average of that cell. We want the average of this entire range of cells. So it's the average of E2 through E9, and I press enter. There we have it. Now for the largest amount, we go back up to the Autosum, and here we see that we got the max. So we take the max. Is it the max of these two? No, it's the max of this range. So we can left click and drag and press enter. And then for the smallest amount, we're gonna go back up to the Autosum, and we're gonna say we want the min. That's right. And then we want the min of this entire range. We press enter. So there we have it. Let's just view these formulas really quick. Control tilde, and look at that. These are called functions. So functions is a way where Excel will build the formula for you and make it way better. So you've got the sum function, the average function, the max function, and the min function. Those all come from the Autosum. So now let me minimize here again. And now we want to copy that formula all the way across. So let's go ahead and select this entire range, grab the autofill handle, and then just drag it on over, just like that. Bam! And we're done. And look, let's insert a row right there. And let's put another, 10,000 in fourth quarter right here. Bam, there you have it. Now we probably want to update this. There's a sum function right there, so easily we can use our shortcut Alt equal. Whoops, I can select this entire range of numbers right here, and then I'll press Alt equal. Whoop, and it spits out my answer right here. How did I know to use Alt equal? Well, let me show you that shortcut, the Alt equal shortcut. That's a shortcut for the sum function. So let me go right on over here to the Autosum, and I'm going to show you the Autosum. Now, check this out. Let's just hover over the Autosum real quick. You see what it says right there? It says that the shortcut for the sum is Alt equal. Awesome. So here's what I'll do. I'll just select what I want to sum right there. And then I press Alt equal, and it spits out the answer for me just right here, just like that. Now watch what I'm going to do here, because I need the sum. I need all these summed up. I need all of this summed up, and I need all of that summed up. Check it out. The shortcut for the Autosum is Alt equal. Watch this. Boom, bang, wow. Isn't that awesome? I try not to get too excited though, but I love shortcuts and just being able to do that. Imagine how much time just using that Autosum shortcut saved you. Whoo. Once this live stream is over, on the replay, on the end screen, I'm going to put a link to a video that I already have on this YouTube channel that specifically shows you this technique for the Autosum. And there you have it, my friends. I want y'all to remember to go check out Don't Get Mad, Get Skills. This is my school. You see me doing all these shortcuts. Well, right here, this Excel shortcuts course, it's not ready yet. I'm going to release it later on. And I'm going to be giving a few of these courses away. So subscribe. And my subscribers are the ones that are going to be eligible to win these courses. There's so much going on here, so much fun. You can already see that I really enjoy Excel, and you probably do too. So Excel shortcuts is the way to go. And I want to say something to y'all. I want to say thank y'all very much for being here. I want to say that I love you. I want to say don't get mad, get skills, and let's keep on learning. Aloha.